Awards. My name, for those of you that don't know me, is Tiffany Kelly. I am one of the co-founders of Roundtable Global and the co-creator of the Youth Awards, formerly known as the Positive for Youth Awards. Now, I'm looking around at this amazing sea of faces as the sun comes in this beautiful venue, and I'm seeing lots of new friends and lots of old friends. So let's see if we can make some noise just to get the energy going. Who in the room is an old friend of Roundtable? Make as much noise as you can. Nice. I reckon you can do better though. Who in the room is an old friend of Roundtable Global? Make... That is much better. And who in the room is a new friend of Roundtable Global? See if you can outdo them. Okay. Sounds to me like we've got lots more new friends. So it's an absolute delight to be here. You're hardly going to hear from me. I'm literally here at the beginning and at the end, because the Global Youth Awards isn't about us, it isn't about Roundtable. They don't belong to us, they belong to you. So for us, we created these awards back in 2012, as I said, formerly known as the Positive for Youth Awards, and they were all about raising awareness and providing a platform for young people who are doing amazing things in their communities and for the environment. As an organisation, we've got 3 global goals: educational innovation, empowering everybody, and environmental rejuvenation. And for us, these awards are an opportunity for young people around the world, because we are taking them global this year, but I'll tell you a bit more about that in a moment, to demonstrate their commitment to our global goals and to inspire us with what is possible. Having worked in both the corporate sector and also the charity and youth sectors for many, many years, I have found young people to be the most inspirational source of ideas, creativity, imagination and projects. And having so many of you in the room today is absolutely amazing. So thank you for making the effort to come and join us. We started the awards, as I said, in 2012, mainly because of the riots that happened in London. And I was looking around for positive news stories. I was trying to find stories about young people that were doing inspirational things out there, and I couldn't find anything. Everything was just talking about how bad things were. So the Positive for Youth Awards, now the Global Youth Awards, is an opportunity for us to share those amazing stories and for us to be inspired. And I'm sure that you will be inspired as much as myself and the team have been as we've been taking the nominations in. So as I said, this year it's truly global. We've already launched in Switzerland. This is the first actual live Global Youth Awards. We will be in LA in October, Cape Town in November. At the end of the year, we will be running a One Global Youth Award, which is a virtual award. Now this award is for anybody who's in one of the countries that we aren't able to go to this year, but also if you are a nominee here today and you don't win, you have the opportunity to re-enter yourself or to nominate yourself for the One Global Awards. So there is a second opportunity for you to be able to get recognised for the amazing and fantastic projects and work that you're doing. There have been so many amazing nominations. I was looking through them, getting goosebumps, just feeling incredibly, incredibly inspired. It must have been such a difficult job for our judging panel. These awards have been created for young people, by young people, and as I said, our job is only really to host them and provide the materials and resources to make them happen. We don't judge, we don't decide, we don't choose. It must have been really, really difficult. So every single person who's in this room today who's been nominated, you are an amazing, awesome person, and you are a winner, even if you don't win. So on that note, those of you that do win an award this evening, not only will you have an amazing opportunity given to you by one of our amazing mentors and sponsors, but also we're offering you an opportunity to become part of the Roundtable Global Youth Ambassador Tribe for 12 months. And this is an opportunity to help us globally to deliver the goals. It is an opportunity for us to support you, to help you to scale up, to train you, to mentor you, and to provide you with as much opportunity as we can from our global network. So it's really, really exciting. For those of you that don't win an award, we're also going to offer you an opportunity to still become part of the Roundtable Global Tribe, and for us to, as much as possible, offer you opportunities and networking. So this isn't all about whether you win or not, it's about being here. And you are here because you have done something truly, truly awesome, and we are incredibly inspired by what you're doing. Okay, what else do I need to say? For those of you that do win, we are going to be showcasing your projects on our online platform as well, and we're going to be using this as a talent bank for organisations out there that are looking for inspirational people. and going forward we'll be adding more and more of your projects, even the nominees, to that talent bank, but we'll share that with you later. Social media. I spend a lot of time delivering programs, and at the beginning of the program I always say, turn your phones off. We don't want to see your phones. I absolutely do want to see your phones. I don't want to hear them, but I do want to see your phones. So please take pictures, share on socials. I think, just flick on twice. The details are all there behind me in terms of how you can hashtag us, what we need in terms of our tags. This isn't really my space, it's more talents, but hopefully you've got all the details that you need there to be able to share. Please help us to raise awareness of these awards. They are really, really amazing, and they make such a massive difference to people's lives. Housekeeping, the little boring bit. There isn't due to be a fire alarm test this evening. So if the alarm does go off, please can everybody slowly and carefully, in an orderly fashion, make their way off the jetty and to the left, and we will help to escort you. For those of you that haven't found the very, very quirky toilets, they are out here to the right and to the right again, and they are part of the sustainability of this amazing venue that we're in today, the jetty, and they're self-composting and being used for all kinds of amazing things in terms of growing some of the plants and so on that are here. So enjoy those. Finally, I just want to say good luck to everybody. Really, really enjoy the awards, and I'm going to introduce you to a new member of our team, Rowan Carnahan, who has been on quite a journey with Roundtable Global for a couple of years. I'm not going to steal her thunder and say too much, apart from to say she's now heading up the Global Youth Awards for us and doing an amazing job. She is an incredible individual who has done so much to help youth for years and years and years. But again, I will let her tell you that story. And she's going to tell you a bit about her story, but also about the judging criteria and how we made our decisions, so that you know the process that we went through. So that just leaves me to say, enjoy this evening. I can't wait to meet as many of you as possible at the bar later on. And yes, have a wonderful time.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. It's wonderful to see such a beautiful room full of beautiful people come to celebrate. You can't hear me, thanks, Gary. What's happening? Alex, how are you?
Speak closer to that.
Hello? Yeah? Better? Okay. Can you hear me? Yeah? No? Alex, shall I use that one? Try that one? Hello? No? Hello? Yes, okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Great to see such beautiful people in the room coming to celebrate such an amazing... That sounds really squeaky.
Should we try this one?
Yeah? Hello.
Is it on?
Hello.
Turn it up.
Hello.
What about the first one?
Yeah?
Hello.
Yeah, just go first.
Good start. Hello. Hello. Good joke. Hello. You can hear me. No, it's really in and out. Okay. Yeah?
Just be really basic.
Okay, right. So as Tiffany kindly said, my journey with Roundtable Global has probably been about 3 years long now. I've been working in the voluntary and youth sector for about 20 years. And my most recent role was with the Amy Winehouse Foundation, where I was for 7 years, helped the family to set that organisation up about supporting amazing young people to reach their full potential. I'm also a board member of Fully Focused, who are all here as well, which is a youth-led production company, again, all about training young people up in media and skills and tackling really important subjects for young people. But I met Roundtable Global when I was invited to present an award at the Positive for Youth Awards a few years ago, and was really inspired by what they did. I then joined their Shine programme about 2 years ago, which was really amazing, a very empowering process for me. And I've kind of then just stayed in touch with them and become more and more involved, became a Roundtable ambassador about 1.5 years ago. And now, in the last 2 months, I joined the team to run the awards, like Tiffany said. Thank you very much. It's really interesting that the inspiration for these awards in the beginning was the riots that happened in 2011, because my colleagues and I from Fully Focused, we were already an organisation, but when the riots happened back in 2011, we were really unhappy about the representation of young people within the media, because we knew firsthand, as did the young people, that that was not a fair representation of young people, that the images on the news, that was not the average picture. So we decided to make a film called Right from Wrong, which was in direct response to that, and that has been screened all over the world. We've won awards for it. It's a thing that we're really proud of, and it actually became like the blueprint for everything that we've made ever since and the way that we work. So it's really funny how life has a way of weaving people together, because that was 7 years ago, and obviously Tiffany and I didn't know each other then, but we were both equally inspired by something that happened to try and make positive change for young people. So the awards themselves, as Tiffany said, we focus on the areas of education, empowerment and the environment. We invited nominations from all over the UK, from individuals or families or youth organisations, to basically tell us about the young people that were inspiring them. So everyone that you hear about today and all of the nominations have just been so absolutely inspiring. When we were here last year, every adult left thinking, what have I been doing with my life? Because it's like there's people that you'll hear about today, and it's just mind-blowing what they've managed to accomplish and achieve already in their lives. And the awards really are about not only celebrating that and acknowledging that, but also about how do we support those young people to continue that, to maintain that, to sustain that, so that we can keep making positive change together. The process itself, the nominations come in, and then we have a youth panel of ambassadors from Roundtable around the world that made the decisions. So all of the nominations that came in got sent out to people in Australia, America, India, and these young people made the decisions on the award winners that you will meet tonight. So like Tiffany said, as much as possible, we've got a lot of young team members that have helped to put the event together. As much as possible, this is really about young people and celebrating them and supporting them in any way that we can. So I really hope that you enjoy your afternoon and evening with us, and really look forward to the outcomes and seeing all the award winners. Thank you. Not finished. So, without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to the hosts, who are the wonderful, wonderful Adam Gill and Posey Sterling. Please give them a round of applause.
Hello, everyone.
I think we're going to share a mic, shall we?
Yeah, we'll share a mic. I've got trust issues after seeing what happened there.
Project. Welcome to the first UK Global Youth Awards. Now,
first of all, can we just have a little bit of a hand together for Tiffany and Rowan?
So I'm just going to explain who I am and how I got involved with Roundtable. So my name's Posey Sterling, and I am a recent acting graduate. But I was also on the Amy Jar programme with the Amy Winehouse Foundation, which is how I know Rowan. And we're in for a very inspiring evening, so it's very nice to see some friendly faces. So let's have a good night.
1 2 1 2. So yeah, my name's Adam Gill. My stage name's Adam KG. I'm a salesperson at Iron Mountain, one of the sponsors by day, and a rapper by night. I first came in touch with this organisation via another charity that we're also passionate about, which is Young Urban Arts Foundation. Kerry, do you want to give everyone a wave? She's the CEO of that charity. So they taught me how to rap, and after I learned how to rap, it was just, I wanted more stage time. So I got introduced to what was then the Positive for Youth Awards, which I co-hosted back in its second year, back in Shepherd's Bush, and that was a fantastic experience. So yeah, thank you so much for coming here today. You're going to have the absolute best evening. Not only are you going to have inspiring stories, but you're going to be enjoying music and performances from amazing young artists. We've got artists from the Academy of Contemporary Music. We've got artists from Young Urban Arts Foundation, which I've mentioned, and also the Amy Winehouse Foundation as well. Thank you. So we're going to kick off the night with a spoken word piece from a young lady called Tia. She is the daughter of Ulpa, who's been an instrumental member of Roundtable Global, and her piece is all about empowering people, and it's all about labels. Tia, if you come and grace the stage, please.
Can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I used to think I was what people... Is that a bit better? I used to think I was what people told me I was. That when they chose to voice their opinion about me, it was likely to be true. That the labels given to me mattered. As humans, we can't help but label people. We pass people in the street, we meet someone for the first time who we may never see again, or someone who will be part of our life for a long time. But regardless of when it is, where it is, how it is, or even who it is, we will always make that snap judgment in the first 7 seconds of meeting someone and decide for ourselves what kind of a person they are before they even open their mouth. One of our greatest flaws as human beings is our ignorant belief that we must understand and rationalize everything and everyone in order to validate them. We're so afraid of the unknown and not being able to understand humans that we feel the need to categorize them and put people into boxes. We label people like it's black and white and depict them as a person because we think that justifies who they are. It's become something that we almost have to do, whether we realize it or not. We slowly started to spend far too much of our energy fighting who we are because we fear the labels that will be associated with our own truths. We've become a society where people are afraid to be who they are, to show the world that, believe it or not, they're not perfect, that they make mistakes and screw things up from time to time. When people hear what they're labelled as, they begin to feel stuck to the words. They begin to act in such a way that they think they should, and we start to feel the need to constantly live up to the expectations of our labels. He was labelled smart, so he can't fail a test. She was labelled skinny, so she didn't eat what she actually wanted to eat in fear of gaining weight. She was labelled pretty that one time she left the house with makeup on, and she hasn't left the house without it since. We've let it get to a point where we think that it's okay to let who we are be defined by other people, and our tendency to categorize has now made its way into every aspect of how we live our lives. Racism, homophobia, sexism, gender expectations, bullying, body image, self-esteem. The labels we've created are adding fuel to the fire and are taking a toll on our society as we know it. I've always been labelled as confident and strong, and for so long in my life I went through it trying to live up to that expectation. But on days when I probably wasn't feeling as confident or smart and people started to notice, they tell me that something was off, that I wasn't being myself. When I started to think about what they'd said to me, I realised that I let them define who I was for so long, it started hurting me as a person. We need to stop letting our labels define who we are. Without even realising it, our labels are disempowering us all. When we accept ourselves without judgment, we take the power away from the labels, and we become empowered. We'd be able to show the world who we truly are and who we want to be, without a fear of being judged. Not because people will stop judging, as that will come with time, but because we're so empowered, the only opinion that matters is our own. I used to think that I was what people told me I was, that when they chose to voice their opinion about me, it mattered. It's time that we show the world that we refuse to be defined by our labels, because when we're not defined, we become empowered.
What a powerful piece. Let's give it up one more time for Tia. So we are now going to start off with the awards. Now for our first Global Gold Award category, it is called the Educational Innovation. Now we believe we need to reimagine the way that young people learn and develop, ensuring that learning is inclusive for everyone. These awards are to recognise individuals or groups working to innovate or transform education. So I'd like to welcome to the stage our first sponsor for our first award. Now this is from Parkour UK. Now I think you may have seen some of the very talented members of Parkour UK do some demonstrations outside. But I'd really like to welcome Stephen Mitchell to the stage, who's going to talk a bit about Parkour UK. And, oh, you are not Stephen Mitchell. What's your name?
Sorry, I'm Kasturi Torkia. I'm also from Parkour UK, and Stephen's really sorry that he couldn't be here. But I was here with a few other ladies and Daniel over there. So I'll be presenting the award. Sorry, but hopefully that's all good. So I'm going to read the first part just so I don't make any mistakes. We at Parkour UK, we are the national governing body for parkour. We are also the first of its kind in the UK and abroad. We provide governance and regulation, and we protect the rights and the freedom of free runners and parkour practitioners all over the UK, the member organisations and the parkour community. We have 2 awards. It's a choice between the awards for the person who will be in that envelope, to see whichever one fits better with them. So one of the awards is the Parkour UK First for Sport Level 1 Award for Activators course, which allows people to organise their own jams and get the community involved with training parkour, learning it. Or the Give Parkour a Go package, which consists of 6-week course for that person to learn parkour and free running. So whatever that person prefers. So without further ado, the prize goes to Henry Patterson. Well done.
Does Henry want to say something?
Henry, come back here. You didn't get off that lightly. Could you just tell us a little bit about, what this award means to you? And
So, one question that I get asked a lot is how I started. I started a business called Not Before Tea when I was 9, selling sweets and then developing loads of products based around a book I wrote. And I always used to give the honest answer about how my grandma gave me some money to set up. But it isn't all that glamorous, as I'm sure you all know. Whatever you're doing in life and however old you are, you're always going to face your challenges and people telling you no, that you can't do something, and that it isn't right for you. And I echo that speech just there, that you cannot let anyone define you, because you are your own person. This is your life, and I don't know how many of you know the musical Hamilton, but I'm obsessed with it. And there's an amazing lyric in there. It's history has its eyes on you. So don't throw away your shot and make us all proud. Thank you.
wow. Everybody raise a hand. What an articulate speech. So we're still in the same category, educational innovation, and you're going to see a familiar face again because we've got Tanith back up from Roundtable Global, who are sponsoring the award for Most Imaginative Project. We haven't got enough hands, so a drum roll please.
Hello everybody, and thank you again for coming. My name's Tanith Harding. I work with Roundtable Global. I've been working with them for the last 2 years, and I do a lot of the youth-led workshops, so I'm very, very passionate about celebrating young people. We had some other sponsors that came forward for this particular award. I'll come closer to the mic, apparently I'm not close enough. We had quite a few sponsors that came forward that wanted to work with some of the people that we have. On this particular occasion, I know that we've come in because it's a very, very young winner. Last year we had to bend the rules slightly so that we could have somebody who was 10 years old be eligible for an award, and we've had to do something very similar this year. The category that I'm introducing is educational innovation, and it's the most imaginative project. And I will read the winner out now, if I can get to it. Okay. And the winner is Callum Daniel. Callum, over here. Callum, here you go. Speak for us, Callum. Just a little bit. So this young man is 9 years old, if I'm correct?
Now 10.
Now 10, so 10 years old.
and is the CEO, will you believe it, of a company called iCode Robots. And I am going to let him tell you a little bit more about it.
So, how my business started was when I was 4 or 5. I went to a place called Butlins. Have you guys heard that? Yeah. I saw a massive robot. I just needed to know how to build it. It really inspired me. I've always been into Lego as well. And I'd like to thank my mum for believing in me and my staff for helping me create an amazing place for children to build and code robots. Thank you.
What a well-deserved winner. Thank you so much, Colin. And we're going to work with you. We're going to give you some mentoring. We've got some projects that are to do with coding and stuff that we really want your input and to work with you on. So we'll be doing that with you as we go on for the next 12 months. So we're looking forward to that. Okay, thank you very much. So for our third part of this first category award, it is for Most Impactful Project. Now, Shwetal Shah is one of the last year's winners, and she graduated with a Masters of Science in International Marketing at the University of Strathclyde in Scotland, with a strong focus on client-facing roles at previous organisations in the telecoms, hospitality, retail and financial services industry, and a few Fortune 500 companies. She now works as the head of outreach at Erasal Kittens, an award-winning startup company creating a game that inspires girls to code whilst teaching them real-world languages. Her responsibilities include creating partnerships with global organisations and finding opportunities within the public sector and government departments to support EAK in empowering more girls with digital skills. She has been responsible for getting the organisation to the G7 Youth Summit 2018, which took place a week beforehand at the head of states, before the head of states met. Got invited to present EAK at the European Development Days, alongside a panel discussion with the Deputy Prime Minister of Belgium and President of Google.org, represented EAK at Games for Change, World Summit and European Youth Award. So that was a lot to read, but also a lot to take in. What an inspiring individual. So unfortunately, Shwetal can't be with us today, but she has sent a video to explain to the winner what she can provide for what they've got. So I'm just going to, can I get a drum roll, please? So the winner is Amira Akpan. I'm just going to see the video.
Hi Amira. Firstly, many congratulations on winning this award. When I read about your initiative, I was hugely impressed. Given that you share the same vision as I do. I also want to build a school in India one day. I was last year's winner. I won the award in the environment category. But since then, I've also focused a lot of my work on education and improving and impacting young people, especially young girls' lives, by imparting them with quality education. And I really like your initiative. I like the vision that you have. I'm so glad that you've already gone out and spoken to so many decision makers, policy makers, created a buzz around it. And I hope that we can both mentor each other and learn from each other and progress and impact as many young people's and girls' lives as we can with our capacities and capabilities. So congratulations once again, and I'll be in touch soon.
Hi guys. By the way, I'm coming all the way from Liverpool, so I was on the bus this morning. My bus was 1 hour late, but I'm still here, so thank God. My name is Amira Akpan, and I'm the current Miss Teen Africa UK. But I also run my own foundation called You Go Girl, And what this organization, what we do is that we've actually started a campaign called 1,000 Books, and we've collected around 2,000 books so far. And what we're going to do is to go back home. We're making it to all African countries, because I'm from Nigeria myself. I was born there. And I'm going back to Nigeria this November to start opening our first library. And these libraries are going to be put into rural areas where there's like no education for kids who are underprivileged. And we'll be giving them access to free books, free computers, CV lessons, workshops, work experience, just getting them back into the community and motivating them, making them happier with their lives, and also encouraging them to like grow up and be bold with who they are. So thank you very much. I really appreciate this award and being here.
Congratulations. Very inspiring. So we're now just going to introduce our first music act of this evening. Now, Jamal Colin is an Amy's Yard graduate and also a GYA nominee, and he's going to share some spoken word with us this evening. But I also thought I'd just do a little plug and let you know that his debut book is being released in November in City Hall, so make sure you're there. I want to get some more information about that. Where are you, Jamal? Yeah. Not quite sure where. Oh, I can see you. I can see you, mate. It's all good. So, everyone give a round of applause for Jamal Colin.
Hi everyone. The first poem I'm going to share is Untitled. Hello?
Yeah.
Yes. Is this world a prison? I don't know what is the difference. They don't seem to see the image I've been painting with my words. Sometimes I wonder, is this a gift or a curse? Or a gift and a curse? They don't feel the truth. They just like the bars, but why should I choose to compromise? I want to put them in two and master the arts. I've been crying with my pen. Back then I saw men crying in the pen. A grown man who didn't know that lying on the bench and pressing a weight above his chest wouldn't protect him from his own thoughts when he's lying on his bed and staring at the ceiling. Because when that cell door slams, solitude is an axe, and you can be the tree who thought he was firm until you're lying on your back, ready to be used as resources. I'm just hoping you take notice, take note. This is vital. It's a matter of survival. If your mind ain't right, then how can you write truth? It's been over 2 years now, and it's overly clear how I can no longer hear sounds of sirens. I suppress them with my writing. Every poem is a slap to the face of everyone I was fighting. They didn't expect me to be here. They didn't think that I would be heard, but it's blatant that I can see clear, no blur, blocking my vision, no curb, stopping my winnings. This verbal alchemy that came out of me spoke it all into existence. And now, I am living my vision. I went from sitting in the prison cell and writing poems on pages to performing at the Houses of Parliament and sharing my story on stages. The world has always said that I'd either be dead or in a prison cell, but even when I lied behind the barbed wired walls in the pit of hell, I told myself that a scar is not the end of a story. A scar is a story to tell. So when I was bleeding, when the blood was leaking from the scar engraved on my skin, I decided to take it and use it as ink, because pain is energy. You can use it to move forward. Thank you.
Wow.
Are you doing one more? Are you doing one more? Do one more. Do one more.
The second one is called Confessions of a Weapon. I bury hollow tips beneath the dirt and soil bodies hold. Bullets buried in tombstones are making love to semi-automatic rifles. I kiss pistols staring down my barrel will sodomize your fear. Every year, every month, every week, every day, every hour, every minute, every second I spit heats of metal. I throw up slugs for a living, so forget children. I am what your child found hidden in daddy's drawer. I am the stainless steel that will leave more than a scar on your face, because I am not your little friend. So don't try and pretend you don't know me. I am what these rappers talk about but have never held in their life. I am what the media does best to censor, but trust me, they love me. Now watch me. Watch me get fed lead and spit it back up. Watch me burn holes through clothes. Watch me put infinite creators into champion hoodies and corner store tees. Watch me flip that fitted cap off your head. Watch me be the reason you give up your possessions so easily. Can you see me? Hidden and concealed in the sagging jeans of a 7-year-old kid in downtown New Orleans. Can you see me? Underneath the car seats of a beat-up 7-year-old Caprice. Can you see me being caressed by the death grips of warfare throughout time? Can you see me being raped by the hands of police in every city? You say you know who I be, yet you mistake me for a wallet. Can you see me in the trembling arms of a 7-year-old Palestinian kid because I'm a movie star? From TV shows to history books, images of my metal silhouettes pop up, but my body's purpose was not to paint pictures. I was made to paint bullseyes in between eyes. Every time we have another eye to eye, can you hear me? Spit shots of reality over hip-hop tracks. About to bust as my soul cocks back. Can you hear me give birth to sirens? Can you hear me create the loudest silence you've ever heard in your life? Can you feel me? Pushed up against the back of your head, can you feel me? Shoved against the side of your temple, can you feel me? Jammed down your throat with no intention to jam. As you tongue kiss my tip and feel my full clip, can you stop me? Can you stop me? Because I've been dying to stop killing since I was conceived by the hands of hate. Can you stop me? Because in between shots, all I seem to do is reminisce of the 60s and wish that I could go back to the days when the hippies put majestic beauties of dandelion flowers down my mouth. Can you stop me? Because I am genocide. Lead and metal concealed in waterfalls from the eyes of mothers who lost children due to my clumsiness. I wish that I could go back. I wish that I could go back, take back each and every bullet, swallow these hollow tips and shells, forbid these bullets from ever tasting her son, abolish me from this earth, abolish me to the dirt. I no longer want to decide the destinies. I no longer want to decide the destinies of people due to hateful and confused hands. These are not confessions of a weapon. This is me begging, me pleading for you to put me down. But that's for you to choose, because this hate that I, lead and metal speak of is not me. It's hate, mankind. It's you. Thank you.
I'm going to be coming to you for lyrical content lessons. You know that now, Jamal. I'm getting your number, bro. Okay, yeah. So, I'm here to introduce the next Global Youth Award category. This one is about empowering everybody. Our empowerment goal is focused on ensuring that everybody has access to equal opportunities and knowledge. We're particularly interested in projects that empower women and young people. So, the first one in this category is the demonstration of leadership. I'd like to introduce Robin Lockhart from Catalyst in the Community to deliver this award. Thank you, Robin.
I got this one. Is this working?
Obama stuff.
So I am Robin Lockhart. I'm one of the founders of Catalyst in Communities and the Community Coaching Academy. We work with young people and people in general to help them dig deep and find out solutions to their own problems, because that's really the only place that any solutions can come from. So I'm many things to many people. I'm a father, I'm a son, all of those things. And we're in a very peculiar time in history. Can people hear me at the back? No? Yeah? It seems like there's so many things wrong. It seems like there's things wrong with young people all over the world. And I don't believe it. And being here today is helping me to have more faith in that. You guys have got this. You guys have got this. So the winner of this category, this award now, is qualifying for a coaching program with us. Once a week, for up to an hour once a week with us, either online or face-to-face, to help them see something in a slightly different way. Maybe help them see something that they haven't realised about themselves. To help them to achieve the things that they want to achieve. Whoever's in that envelope is pretty much already on that path, it seems. Everybody here is achieving. Everybody here has already achieved. Let's see who it is. This person, Temi Mwale. Needs no introduction. Lovely to see.
Oh, wow, Jamal. What introduction, thank you.
I'm surprised because I'm getting to that age where I don't feel so, I'm still young, I'm 22. I don't feel so young to be still qualifying for youth awards. So hopefully this will be one of the last ones, because for me, when I first set up the Forefront project 6 years ago, I was 16, and it was very much about young people empowering other young people, and I'm getting ready to pass that baton on now, because I think as older people, still youth, but older young people, it's actually our duty to just teach and train young people, give them the space, give them the tools, give them the skills so that they can come forward and just create those platforms for them. In creating the Forefront project, I feel like we've made that platform now. It's getting stronger and stronger every day, and we've got so many young people that we're working with that have been affected by serious violence in this country that are so resilient. We're helping them to improve their confidence, and we're giving them those skills so that they can navigate those complex environments that they live in, and so that they can just thrive and not just survive. I think that's the difference that we're really trying to see. So I'm so grateful for this award, and hopefully maybe in the future the Forefront project can actually sponsor a category. I'd really like to see that happen. Yes. So yeah, thank you.
Congratulations. Don't know about you, but I'm feeling extremely inspired to this afternoon. So we're just going to roll on to the next award, which is Most Imaginative Project. Now I'm just going to fill a bit of time now, because our next sponsor is going to take them a bit of a long time to come up and speak about their company. So can we just welcome Adam to talk about Iron Mountain, please?
Right, so you're going to see me with my rapping hat on in a little bit, but now I've got my Iron Mountain hat on. So I've been working for Iron Mountain for around about coming up to around about 9 months now. So we're based just over down by London Bridge, and what we do is we help protect customers' critical data. And it's been really, really amazing for me to take my first step into the corporate landscape. And I've been assisting them with their corporate social responsibility, creating partnerships with Roundtable Global, developing ones with Young Urban Arts Foundation. And, you know, we've got such a fantastic award winner. I'm going to tell you a little bit about him before I announce his name. So this gentleman came to this country as an immigrant. He was told that he would have no chance from a working class home, and you know, at the time he couldn't even afford an oyster. He would walk home every day for miles until one day 4 ladies stood by him and they started walking with him. At 16 years old, he started running his own dance workshops for young people. He had no money, he just wanted to make a difference. He then set up a company with his dream and a hope that it could impact the world. Today, he now runs a successful, profitable and sustainable organisation. He came from being in a gang to being a businessman, and he continues to fight for change. From age 16 to 22, he played various roles, which included running a conglomerate with 117 services, 18 divisions and 19 teams. They've been doing loads of community workshops, helping homeless people, drug abusers, offenders, people who've come into teenage pregnancy, depression, suicide, all of these things. I'm just going to run through his accolades. He was the first black male to speak in the House of Lords. He was the first young black male to become the head of Bexley Youth Council. He met with Boris Johnson and other members of Parliament, helping them to decide what areas young people need help on, such as education, jobs and training. No further ado, I want to welcome Dwayne Burrell to the stage, please. Everyone make a massive hand for Dwayne. That's Dwayne Burrell to the stage, please. Has anybody seen Dwayne today?
Making an entrance.
I've never seen Kerry move so fast. Come on, Kerry! It's coming, I can feel it. Yeah. You know what they say about being fashionably late, right?
Is he going to come in a parachute or something?
I don't know, perhaps. But I do see a boat approaching. No, I'm just joking. We haven't found him. Okay, well, I'm gonna tie back to Drain Bowl. You know who he is, what he stands for, but you're gonna see his face soon. We're gonna be moving on to Posey. Do you want to come and introduce the? One second. We've got one more award. So the next award is for the most impactful project. We've got Pembe Tolkoan coming up. Kerry, can you come up to the stage, please? So this is Kerry from Young Urban Arts Foundation. He's coming up to the stage to deliver this award. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam. Right, great. So some of you know me, some of you don't. My name's Kerry. I'm the founder and chief exec of the Young Urban Arts Foundation. Young Urban Arts, our mission is to transform the lives of young people by strengthening their well-being through creativity and culture. And we do that through various mediums. We have a media bus which we take to estates all over London to work and engage with young people. We do emotional well-being programmes and empowerment programmes as well. So that's a little bit about Young Urban Arts. We've been working with the Positive for Youth / Global Youth Awards for years. Yeah, years. And it's been a really beautiful experience to watch it grow, transform, and to see all the award winners not only win awards, but then like Shretal like come back, and it's just beautiful to see the involvement of the awards and everyone that's part of it. So this award is someone I actually know, funny enough. When I found out who it was, I was like, wow, this person really does deserve an award. This person came up from quite a disadvantaged background. She was in prison at a very young age as a teenager. And when she was released, I'm just trying to find my notes because I got a little bit distracted, bear with me. And when she was released, what she wanted to do, she wanted to make a difference with young people when she came out. She is based in Hackney, and she basically does all she can to support young people. She's worked with and hosted the London Met Police Greater Assembly Awards, and she's been on the local community safety board since she was a teenager. She's also been part of the Crib from a very young age, which is a youth organisation which is all over Hackney. They've got several hubs, and they've been running for over 20 years by actually a really another incredible group of people, of women. She has, well, it says here she's had one of the toughest life experiences from a personal perspective, and she's also had involvement in gangs, which has led her to be in prison during her early teens, like I said. She's also overcome much throughout the last couple of years, working full-time and running music youth projects for the Crib. She started a steel band project called Panelang, which she secured funding for herself, and she's also secured £30,000 herself for arts projects. So unfortunately the awards winner is not here today, but for the sake of the video, so we can send it to her, please put your hands together for Pembe Tolkoan.
So sadly Pembe couldn't be here today, but I've got a little message that she sent across for everyone to listen to. So she says, "Hi everyone, sorry I couldn't be there this evening to accept my award for the Empowering Everyone category. I just wanted to say a very big thank you to Jake Ferguson for the nomination and Franklin Sweeney for always making me believe that anything is possible as long as you can put your mind to it. The Global Youth Awards is more than just an award to me, it's a recognition of the amazing work all young people globally have to offer to make this world a better place. This evening we are all winners within our own works. I hope that everyone continues to be amazing and do what they love. It's been a lifetime dream for me to help young people find their true potential and strive for success. We all deserve to be appreciated for what we can bring to the world. Once again, thank you very much, and I hope everyone has a great evening. Sending my love from sunny North Cyprus." That's nice. That's not quite as great here, but oh well. Take care, Pembe.
Thank you very much. What a beautiful story from Pembe, and thanks so much to Young Urban Arts Foundation. So next, we've got one of our next acts up. We've got Kai Lewis, who's a fantastic young artist who was actually so good that he won a scholarship worth $30,000 to the Academy of Contemporary Music.
Okay, how's everyone doing? Good? I'm going to be in the corner. I don't know if you all can see me because I've got a cable which nearly go so far. Yeah, I've got a loop pedal down below me, which is basically a little box that I use to create my own backing track and all my own music live. If you can see, it's quite cool. This is I'm going to do 2 songs for you. The first one is an original. The second one is also original. The first one is called Say That You Love Me. It's quite up-tempo, so I hope you enjoy it. But it feels like you just wanna be far away from me. Same time, but I feel down at the way you cannot look and see. Hey, how you came in the game to complain about how you think and feel. Cause I care and it is fair that we just talk and keep this real. Cause you need to show me love and then I need to hear more often and you need the time and place for that. So I'm here to help you out with that. Cause you need to show me love and then I need to hear it, baby. Say it like you never say it. Yeah, yeah. Say that you love me. Say that you need me, baby. Say that you're feeling me. Say that you never leave me. Say that you love me. Say that you need me, baby. Say you love me. Cause you're not in my world. Say that you love me. Say that you need me, baby. Say that you're feeding me. Say that you'll never leave me. Say that you're loving me. Say that you need me, baby. Say you love me. Ooh, yeah, I know. Say that you love me. Say that you need me. Say that you want me, yeah. clap, everybody. Clap, 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 clap. Say that you love me, say that you need me, baby. Say that you're free tonight, say that you never leave me. Say that you love me, say that you need me, baby. Say that you love me, 'cause you're not in my world. Thank you very much, thank you. Carrot the frog with that cock on the man. Okay. This next song is called Stuck in Between. It's another original. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Cool. Mama can count. This next song is called Stuck in Between, and I really hope you enjoy it. It's quite a slow version, so I hope you enjoy it. I don't want you here, but I want you to stay. I don't need you here, but I need you to say I really love you here, but I don't love you every day. I need to have you here. Having you is like a fence stuck in between. I gave my life so you won't give my life away. Stuck in between. I won't ask for too much if you don't give my love away. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't really want to think about all the time played with my head. So instead of staying, I'll go. I don't really want to be the reason why my love lies die. Will I be alright without you? Stuck in between. I gave my life so you won't give my life away. Stuck in between. I won't ask for too much if you don't give my love. You don't really love me. Oh, you don't really love me. Thank you.
Give it up for Kai Lewis. What a talent. I'm just going to talk whilst you unplug. So we're going to move on to our third category, which is environmental rejuvenation. Now this award, this award is to recognise projects that are going beyond sustainability to restore and rejuvenate the global ecosystem within local or global environmental projects and innovations. So our next award is this sound a bit weird to you? I don't know if there's like a bit of feedback, I don't know. Oh, is it? Yeah, alright, okay, I'll carry on then. So, our next award is for demonstration of leadership. Now, I'd like to introduce the young members of the Fully Focused team to come and talk about what they do. Now, I've been following these guys for years now. They are doing some amazing things. Had the privilege to also work with them myself a few years ago. So I can't wait for you to hear what Fully Focused are all about. Whoa. Give it up for Fully Focused.
Hey everybody, I hope the mic don't cut out on me. So yeah, my name's Alex and I've been with Fully Focused for 7 years, so it's Melina. Fully Focused, we're a youth media organisation that we use the power of film to look deeper at issues that affect young people and communities. So we make short films, documentaries and things like that. We work with charities and we have a YouTube channel called Million Youth Media, which now has, you know, over 130,000 subscribers, which thank you. Which is great because as Rowan was saying earlier, 7 years ago when we was making the documentary and the ride, we always had a passion and the drive, but we couldn't have seen, the 7 years after that being as it's been. But anyways, we're here to present the award for environmental rejuvenation. And it's fine, small pocket. And personally for myself, it's great giving out this award because I graduated last year studying economics, and my dissertation was on climate change and how economic growth affects our environment. So it's great to be giving out this award. And I'll let Melina. Oh, well, let's see who the winner is.
Alright, sorry guys. He kind of wrote me up here. I don't want to come, but hey. So, the winner is Abby Barnes. I believe Abby is not here for this award, so she did a video, but he's going to speak about it.
Yeah, so as Melina said, Abby's not here and she's left a video for us, but just a quick info about Abby. So Abby Barnes is a semi-professional filmmaker who has been producing films since the age of 13, that's it. Her first ever short film detailed the effects of palm oil production, and following winning the national competition with this film, she spoke to the European Parliament about palm oil and the importance of having labelled ingredients. She currently carries out commercial work and produces documentaries following adventure expeditions and conservation projects. Abby has gained national and international recognition for her work and has produced films for the United Nations, Jurassic Coast, UNESCO team, as well as town councils, educational charities, and fundraising events. So without further ado, video, Abby.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm really sorry I can't be with you this evening, but I wanted to send you this little video to say a huge and heartfelt thank you for the recognition with this award. I feel completely honoured and humbled to have my work recognised. So basically, everything we're about is spending more time in the wild. That's our tagline. So we like to see people get outside for the benefit of mental and physical health, whether that's a little walk around the park or an adventure taken on the highest peak in the furthest land. Whatever it looks like, it's about getting outside of your comfort zone. It's about being the best version of yourself and learning to thrive. Now the subtle message here is all about environmental conservation. By creating memories and learning to treasure a landscape, you therefore want to protect it for future generations to come, and also for yourself, because you like that land. So basically, I've just got back from walking 600 miles across the country, lots of different long distance trails, trying to capture the beauty, to share that with people, to inspire them and empower them to get outside themselves, and therefore, as we say, to want to protect it for future generations and future adventures as well. So it's all about spending more time in the wild, be the best version of yourself, and learning to protect and value the land that we have around us. So guys, as I say, thank you so much for the recognition with this award. I hope you have the most wonderful evening. Enjoy the awesome and inspiring people that you're surrounded by. Be empowered and spend more time in the wild. Catch you later.
What a beautiful message we have there from Abby. And you know, with something like the environment, I don't think there could be any better award winner than her, by the sounds of everything that she'll be doing. And thanks again to Fully Focused, if everyone can raise a hand. So, the next actual award is for Most Imaginative Project. Now, the sponsor for this award couldn't be here, so instead we've got Tom from Roundtable Global, who's going to do the honours in their absence.
Right, so Creamer & Son is a company that have pioneered a sustainable way of bringing the creative industries into business, education and social enterprise. The creative process is so relevant to the reality of today's working climate, embracing uncertainty, grappling with numerous constraints, seeking different perspectives, saying the unsaid. Truly creative people welcome all these. They add an edge, an energy and a momentum to the best ideas. We are so looking forward to working together with the winners of the Most Imaginative Project in the Environmental Rejuvenation category. We know we'll learn as much from them as we are able to pass on in return. So, for the award winner, they will win a free place on an Eyes Wide Open weekend course, which includes their Living Landscape programme, one-to-one coaching and mentoring with one of the founders in their office in London, and finally, help them see the more creative possibilities for their business/brand and work specifically on these. So, without further ado, the winner is... It is Amy and Ella. Sadly, they can't be here today, but they have passed on a video for you all to watch. Thank you.
And we're the founders of Kids Against Plastic. We just want to say a huge thank you for awarding us the Environmental Rejuvenation Most Imaginative Project Award.
We're just normal kids trying to do our bit for the planet, so it means a lot to receive this award.
We're really looking forward to working with Roundtable Global and Creamer & Son in the future on developing our campaign further.
We're really sorry we couldn't be there, but we hope you all had an amazing day. And we wish the best of luck to our fellow nominees.
So, before I introduce our next award, and I believe and final award, I'd like to just remind you all about the socials that we've got. If you want to tweet about it, Instagram, everything. If you're feeling inspired for the talented and inspiring people from today, please do. And then we've got some acts for you just a little bit later on. So, for our last award, it's for Most Impactful Project. And again, our sponsors couldn't be here today from the Urban Growth Learning Gardens. So I'd like to ask Erin to come up and speak a bit about this company.
Right, so I'm here on behalf of Urban Growth. Urban Growth Learning Gardens is a social enterprise. Can you not hear me? Is this better? Awesome. They focus on improving Londoners' well-being by collaborating with them to create and maintain beautiful, diverse places. They improve well-being by connecting city dwellers with nature on their doorstep. They provide rewarding work paid above London living wage and offer in-work training for all staff. They create and maintain therapeutic green spaces where people and nature can thrive. So what they're going to provide for the winner is general advice and introductions to people in the food waste reduction movement in South London. informal mentoring, guidance and support with business growth, social enterprise structure, governance and sustainable growth. And the winner of this award, I believe, is actually here. Is Sam Patchett.
Hey, sorry, I have literally turned up like half an hour ago, so I don't really know what's going on, but by all the speakers that have gone before and the performances, it sounds like the event has been like absolutely amazing, and there's, you know, just looking around the room, there's so many good like young people doing amazing stuff. I'm obviously just one of a number of like great people that are already in this room, so if everyone could, I guess, like, if I had to put like the one little message, if like all these amazing people in the room, just go and tell another young person to go and start a company. Like mine's doing about food waste. If you just go and tell one more person to do that, then these awards will get better and better each year, and like we'll have more and more winners and more good ideas, hopefully making an impact in the world. So, like, yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. So we've got some more acts for you. I just wanted to check to see if Dwayne was back in the building. Is Dwayne back? No, he's not here. Okay, so next we've got some music from Young Urban Arts Foundation. I gave them a little shout out earlier. We've got 3 performances. We've got a performance from Coda, who's an international rap artist based in London who's just come back from his Germany tour. Everybody make some noise for Coda. Woo! My man.
Yeah, how's everyone doing, alright? Good, good. I just wanted to say I'm very proud of everyone that's been involved in today. It's very inspiring. You know, growing up, I was given a chance to kind of go studio young. I was getting in a lot of trouble in Brockley. Got a chance to go studio young. Went to college, got kicked out, went back. Met Kerry, Young Urban Arts Foundation. And she had a DJ and MC academy that time. And then, yeah, I kind of was the annoying one that tried to stay longer at the end when everyone had gone home. And definitely it's paid off, because now, as I said, boys, you was told I get to travel a lot, I get to live my dream, and things are working out. Thank you. Sorry if I'm out of breath, I just came back from down there. But let's get it. Yeah. Persevere through the hard times, like anything in the archive, sharing the truth. Kid that grew up in the ends of the fence for himself with the evidence. More than my shoes should understand what it's like waking up, no money in the bank, just a dream, had goals, had other plans. Worked to my brand and I love the fans and the charities that help youths. When everything started, Young Urban Arts came like Noah's Ark. Took man away from the sharks, yeah. I remember when I had no one. Doing shows, no one never showed up. Hey, the diamond in the dirt, I rose up. Believed in myself, like everybody shows love. Yeah, I remember when I had no one. Doing shows, no one never showed up. The diamond in the dirt, I rose up. I need you lot out right now. It goes like this. Yeah, I remember, hey. I remember, hey. Hey. Let's go. Yo, used to wake up, chip on my shoulder, thinking the whole world turned against colder. That's when I realised it was all in my mind, free from trying to take over. Yeah, working on older. For the homeless youngers, tapping out on the desk mate sofa. See the process, we look a little closer, the world's a truth. Love is the key. I don't want to see my whole body in grief. I just want to get gold and double their please. Youth, see the then everything's dark, Young Urban Arts came like Noah's Ark, kept man away from the sharks. Yeah, I remember when I had no one. Hey, shows love, hey. I remember, I remember, I remember, yeah. I remember, I remember, I remember, hey. I remember, I remember, I remember, hey. I remember, I remember, I remember. Thank you very much. My name is Colin, and it's been a pleasure. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Say that again? Oh yeah, that's a charity single. That's the official single that we've done for the charity, and yeah, we've done it with a grand violinist as well, which was dope. It was a dope experience. So can't wait to take that track out and perform that when I'm on the road as well. Also, not too long ago, I opened a music studio in Bermondsey. So I was working very hard, and I wanted to find ways to kind of give back and give other people opportunities. So I'm definitely up for having some conversations about how I can use my facilities that I have to kind of combine and network and give people studio time and stuff, because I have it 24 hours every day. So yeah, thank you very much.
Where can they find you on social media and stuff like that?
Everywhere's official Coder, official KODER, and big up Young Urban Arts Foundation. Thank you, man. Big up.
Everybody make some noise for Coder. So, we've got another artist from the Young Urban Arts Foundation coming up. We've got the award-winning singer, Jerusha from South London. Everybody make some noise.
Hello everyone, like Adam said, my name is Jerusha. I'm a singer from South East London, and I've just been truly inspired tonight by all the different young people, all different ages, and it's amazing to see what people are actually trying to do actively every single day. So I am going to be singing an original song. It's called Even On Your Mind. I hope you enjoy. So could you type it for me? Well, I can't forget the past, and all the tenderness. Will these memories lie in dust, full of beauty, hope and trust, or will they be replaced? Must I walk 1,000 miles or more? Must I sail the 7 seas before you speak of how you feel inside? Am I even on your mind? Summer takes the strain of the dark days once again. Am I bound to lose control? Well, the answer's in your soul, be given in the end. Must I walk 1,000 miles or more? Must I sail the 7
the only person who's got chills down his neck back. One more round of applause, please, please, please. This is a bit awkward now because I've got to kind of introduce myself again. Kerry wants to come and introduce me.
Yeah, I'll do it because I know about it. So yeah, Jerusha, you need to come back. Aren't you guys doing your track?
No, sorry, we're doing 2 singles instead.
Sorry,
and you couldn't make
I knew that. I was making sure you knew that.
Oh, see.
Okay, so I'd like to introduce young AKG. He's got his rapper hat on now. So make some noise to Adam, please.
Thank you. So this one's called The Format, and it's just a little mix-up of some lyrics that I wrote. They said sleep is the cousin of death, but I'm in line with my lord till there's none of me left. I fight the good fight till there's blood in my breath. Who's gonna mess with me then? I'm on my own with my pad and my pen. And to be real, they're my #1 friend. Why is that? Cause they'll be there to the end. Why is that? Cause they'll be there to the end. I'm on my own with my pad and my pen to check. You see the world's full of trials and tribulations, a lot of setbacks, but I gotta stay patient, knowing that I'll make it. If I stay motivated and focused on my actions, I won the race, now I finally got traction. My past a distraction, response not reaction. If I'm gonna be the king of my faction, I keep my bars loaded like a Mac 10. Lyrical heat that I'm packing, it's more than just rapping. It ain't about the P stacking. Style and passion, I ain't lacking. Opposition, I will flatten. No one make it happen. Spit flame like a dragon, live a life they can't imagine. I work hard, head home, don't spinning, munch food, give thanks that I'm living. Though it's only rhythms that I'm killing. If an MC tests me, I ain't chilling. You can check my history, I ain't fibbing. Started from the bottom of the bottom line there, yeah. Odds are on me, that's a fair bet. Flow like an alcoholic, they can't stop it. Aggressive tone and I spit vomit. Blowing up the scene like an RPG rocket. Collateral damage they can't manage. Despite the challenge, keeping it balanced. Lonely, no teams for making it happen. Check harmonies that be harmonies. Appleton, no Bacardi please. Adam KG, I make your army freeze. I express my dreams lyrically. Discipline like the military. Deliver on stage and the rest is just history. I made sure it's pure flames, you remember me. Can't even envy me. Flow so smooth like the Hennessy. I'm sipping when I'm dropping on the rhythm. And it's big tune billing. Liquor glass filling. Ink from the pen still spilling. Spilling on the page. Releasing my rage when I'm flown up on stage. Lyrics from the heart getting sprayed. Yeah, I did it my way. My place, my space. The flow gets you waved like you're budding high grade from Jamaica. Big tune maker. Ain't no time for a hater. Them are just keys from the greater. Yeah, they said sleep is the cousin of death, but I'm in line with my lord till there's none of me left. I fight the good fight till there's blood in my breath. Who's gonna mess with me then? I'm on my own with my pad and my pen. And to be real, they're my #1 friend. Why is that? Cause they'll be there to the end. Why is that? Cause they'll be there to the end. I'm on my own with my pad and my pen to check. You see I'm focused on progressing in a world full of stressing. The struggle is a lesson, so I'm patient for my blessing. So much to be grateful for, but it's human nature to be wanting more. Stuck in this world of war, I try to abstain from profanity. Wanna find solutions to the problems of humanity. See me doing good, but still they wanna damage me. No, they never flatter me, I won't give up that easy. I stand firm and stay strong, trying to know where I'm from, foresee where I'm going. The ether keeps flowing, so many never knowing, but I've been there, done that, seen where the fun's at. But in the end I had to come back, bringing it right back for my family. I'm getting down to developing a strategy. Not setbacks, but they're never even touching me. One love. And Posey's going to introduce the next act.
Let's keep the applause going again for the Young Urban Artists Foundation. Keep it going again for Coda, Jerusha and Adam KG. Now our final act tonight is from the ACM. And this act has also won a scholarship, which 3 years of his degree paid for. So how about that? Now this is Nemo. Are you gonna set yourself up? Do you need the mic stand?
Oh,
you got cool.
Oh, okay.
Hi guys, how you doing? What an amazing evening. What an absolutely incredible evening. Such a technical... I was just standing there with my guy Kyrie's, who did an incredible performance earlier as well, and just seeing all these other people as well. It's just inspirational. And just a 10-year-old, 10 years old, really, oh, I'm not a man of many words, but I just sing, so I'm just going to do what I do best. So I hope you guys enjoy. It's just 2 original songs that I hope you guys do really enjoy. So. To let go. I've done it once before and I'll do it again. The time is done, so let go. You don't even love me, so why you acting like that? And I used to dream about you in the night. Yeah. I got someone new who knows how to treat me right. Yeah, she says she wants me and nobody else. She don't want nothing more, nothing less. And I bet you didn't know that I'm in love with her, but we've forgotten now. Said I don't need you, that's the truth. I ain't playing with you, don't need you, that's the truth. I ain't playing with you, don't need you, that's the truth. I ain't playing, yeah. I don't even wanna know ya. And now you're missing out on something we could have been. And I used to dream about you in the night, oh night. And I wish you were more like her, but you lie. Said she wants me and nobody else. She don't want nothing more, nothing less. I don't need you, that's the truth. I ain't playing with you, don't need you, that's the truth. I ain't playing with you, don't need you, that's the truth. I ain't playing with you, don't need you, yeah. Hey! Oh, I'm saying all my love, wanna really want it, yeah. Ooh, I'm saving all my love for someone really wants it, yeah. Oh, saving all my love for someone really wants it, yeah. Ooh, I'm saving all my love for someone who really says she wants me and nobody else. She don't want nothing more, nothing less, no. And I bet you didn't know that I'm in love with her and we'll forgotten now. Said I don't need you, that's the truth. I ain't playing with you, don't need you, that's the truth. I ain't playing with you, don't need you, that's the truth. I ain't playing with you, don't need you, yeah. Bless you. And the last song I've got here is my last song. It's called Dangerous. I'm gonna unbutton this. Is it okay if I don't use the mic for this one? Yeah. It's going to be quite loud, so I don't want it to do anything silly. She told me she was dangerous, but I didn't believe it. I thought that I could take it, but she playing with my feelings. What you wanna do it for? I don't even know. To do it for the thrill, or is it just for show? Caressing my emotions with your shady little loving. Think that I'm oblivious? Well, I'ma tell you something. You ain't trying to love me, no. Tell me, where'd your love go? Did it disappear? Was it even there at all? I'll be doing circles, thinking about first calls, trying to keep it real, but now I don't wanna know. You ain't trying to love, no. Tell me, where'd your love go? Did it disappear? Was it even there at all? I'll be doing circles, thinking about first calls, trying to keep it real, yeah. Tempting me and teasing me, you ain't got no reasoning. Cooking up your hatred, but you're lacking all that seasoning. You and me over, don't be bringing up our history. Always keeping one eye open every time you're kissing me. What you waiting for? I don't even know. Are you in it for the kill or just another show? Consuming my attention, but your love to me is nothing. Think that I'm delirious? Well, I'ma tell you something. You ain't trying to love. Where'd your love go? Did it disappear? Was it even there at all? I'll be doing circles, thinking about first calls, trying to keep it real, but now I don't wanna know. You ain't trying to love, no. Tell me, where'd your love go? Did it disappear? Was it even there at all? I'll be doing circles, thinking about first calls, trying to keep it real, yeah. Circles. I don't wanna know. You ain't trying to love, no. Tell me, where'd your love go? Did it disappear? Was it even there at all? I'll be doing circles, thinking about first rules, trying to keep it real, but now I don't wanna know. She's dangerous. Thank you very much.
One more time, give it up for Namo. Namo, where can you hear your stuff on socials, please? Go on, what?
So my Instagram is Namo_music_. I've got a few business cards I managed to grab before I left today. So come see me. I'll be around for a little while afterwards anyway if you want to come talk or just get some more details from me. But yeah, my Instagram is Namo_music_. Twitter official_Namo. Anything with Namo in it, you'll probably see my big head on the screen anyway. So yeah, thank you guys. Bless you all.
Guys, everybody have a wonderful afternoon, or what? Yeah. Just want to say thank you all for coming, for all the nominees and winners and all our sponsors here this evening. Want to say anything, Adam?
I just wanted to say thank you again from me. That is the most beautiful voice that I've heard for a long, long time. The only thing that I could compare it to when I was just round the corner, I was in the O2 a couple months ago listening to Sam Smith. is Sellout Tour. So you've definitely got some stars in your horizon, man. And just to wrap it all up, we've got Tiffany from Roundtable Global, the founder, to come and say a last few words.
Thank you very much. Before you leave the stage, guys, come back on. Let's give it up for Adam and Posey, who have been amazing. Please just bear in mind that all of the young people that are here tonight, emceeing, doing the sounds and everything, they are volunteering their time and they're involved because they believe in the Global Youth Awards. So if there are technical hitches and things like that, it's not supposed to be a glitzy red carpet affair. This is real. This is about getting talent up here and sharing with you. But thank you so much to the musicians who've been so professional today, even if the mic has been cutting out. You've been absolutely amazing. So let's just give it up for the performers, including Tia. And I think that we should actually have a standing ovation for both the winners and the nominees this evening. Everybody on your feet and make as much noise as you can. Okay, thank you very much. You can take a seat now, but please keep your clapping hands warm. There are a few more thank yous to be had. As you can imagine, these kinds of things don't happen without months and months of work in the background. And there's been people from the Roundtable team who've been tirelessly working away. First of all, I want to thank Erin and Tom. Stand up, Erin and Tom. Who are not MCs and not public speakers, and yet they've come out here this evening and they've stepped in for where there's been gaps in terms of people not attending. So thank you so much, guys. You've done a wonderful job. Well done. I would like to next thank Tanith and Rowan. Stand up. Who have been running around trying to make sure that everything happens effortlessly today. And these things hardly ever do. So well done, guys. Really, really amazing. We have a support team today from Roundtable, including my co-founder, Dennis Murphy, who's in the doorway. He likes to be in the background, so let's embarrass him. Okay, and then we've got Laura and Jen and Raquel, who always comes to everything, and Colin, and who else have I missed? Christina. Is Christina still here? Yeah, okay, let's give it up for the support team who've been working in the background. Thank you. Maria, who's been running around doing all the photography. We're going to share all the photos with you. And then we have the filming and live broadcast team, which includes Fiona. On your feet, Fiona. James, who's filming over there. Ganesh, where's Ganesh? He's been live broadcasting. Oh, it's probably his time to pop to the toilet. Good timing. Okay. And Kent, who is actually working for us at the moment in Los Angeles to broadcast this live on KNEKT TV, which goes across the USA and global. So you never know who might be watching what you're doing today. So thank you very much to Kent. Let's give it up for that team. For the parkour performers, I don't think they're still here, but let's give it up for them anyway. They were amazing. And where's Tay? Where's Tay and the kitchen team? Are you still here? Yeah. Come out of hiding, Tay. We want to give you a thank you for the wonderful food. So all of the canapes and food that you had when you arrived were donated by Tay and his team. Again, they support a lot of our events, and I think you'll agree with me that the food is absolutely delicious. Let's give it up for Tay and the Vagabond Cafe team. Now, just to give Tay a bit of a plug, this cafe is open on a daily basis. Obviously, they've closed it today so that we can run this event. But if you're ever over this way, it's an amazing place to stop and have lunch and just to hang out with some really cool people from around this local area. I'd also like to thank Alex, who has just done the best that he can today. It's been absolutely amazing. Alex is a student and has volunteered his time today to try and make as good as possible. Thank you so much, Alex. You didn't have much to work with and you did a great job. Really, really appreciate it. To Ace Kerry from the Urban Arts Foundation, and to the Amy Winehouse Foundation for providing our amazing performers. And weren't they awesome? Really, really good. Simone and Pete, where are they? Are they hiding? Simone's here. Simone, stand up. So Simone is one of our global change ambassadors, so I'm going to use this as an opportunity to embarrass her, and is the person responsible for us being able to use this amazing venue for free, which is absolutely stunning. And if you want to talk about any venues on the Greenwich Peninsula, she is your lady. She is absolutely awesome. And she's staying around for a drink afterwards, so if you want to go and talk to her, she'll be around. Thank you, Simone. And to Pete, who's not here, but has also been helping. To Eco Furniture Hire, Moving Beans and Dima for the bracelets. These were in the goodie bags that the winners received. We will provide you with more information about who they are and where they come from later on, but let's just give them a round of applause for the sake of the video. Is that everyone? I think that's everyone. Apart from to say thank you very much. Well, actually, before I do this, I can see Fiona peeping at me. Okay, just so you know, Fiona has been doing interviews throughout the whole awards, and she's streaming them live on Platform Inspires, or she's recording them for Platform Inspires, which is an amazing platform on YouTube. If you don't know about it, go and subscribe. It's really, really awesome. And it's all about providing a space, stand up, Fiona. It's all about providing a space for inspirational people doing amazing things. And Fiona... Okay, thank you, Fiona. And Fiona would like to interview any winners and sponsors who can still stay here when we wrap up in a moment. So the final people to say thank you to is you. Obviously, these awards wouldn't really be anything if we didn't have an appreciative audience sitting out there clapping and pouring their energy and enthusiasm and showing appreciation for everything that's happening up here. So let's give another standing ovation to everybody who's in this room making the Global Youth Awards happen. Okay, thank you very much. Take a seat. So Rowan's just reminded me, are there any nominees in the room who didn't win? Please can you stand up so we can show you a massive amount of appreciation? Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much, everybody. Awesome. And we will, as I said at the very beginning, continue to support you and work with you, and you still have the opportunity to put yourselves forward for the One Global Youth Awards. At least you know more about it now, so you know what you need to put forward in terms of videos and links and so on. Anybody that's out there watching the live broadcast, please get involved, please follow what we're doing, have a look into the Global Youth Awards and see if there's any inspiring young people you can nominate for the other countries and the One Global Awards. So all that's left for me to say is thank you very much. Please stay and network and share your details with each other. The bar is open. I think there's more canapes on the way. Enjoy and thank you so much.
Hang on guys, just one more minute, because the youth awards that have been running for several years now wouldn't actually be in place at all if it wasn't for one human being who has just spent the last 10 minutes thanking every other human being that's in the room. So I would like everybody to give an absolutely enormous applause and thank you to Tiffany Kelly, who without her, none of us would be here today. Not one. Okay? Thank you, Tiffany. Thanks everyone.